East Podcast, WATP.
It's a show hosted by Jubal, Nina, Victoria, and Brad. I'll read you this description here. First off, it's not a show, it's a vibe. That was one of the things it said on their YouTube channel. It also says, the Jubal Show is on the radio all over the country. They are unafraid to tackle the topical world we live in and can't get enough of the drama. Nothing is sacred and nothing is off limits on the Jubal Show.
Jesus Christ.
Nothing's off limits. This is exciting. I thought radio shows would be a lot of things that would be off limits, but apparently not. That's cool. Join Jubal, Nina, Victoria, executive producer Brad, and producer Sharky, and their listeners on a journey through romance, secrets, pop culture, and pranks. Wow. It's got something for everyone. It's great to hear. Well, you had that production in the beginning of our show there, producer Chris.
Yeah.
They have different segments on their show. In fact, if you listen to their show straight through, it's just one bit and do another, and it's always the same bits on rotation.
That's the gist I got from all the thumbnails.
Yes.
And so, go ahead.
Well, it's the Jubal phone prank.
Yep.
Dirty Little Secret.
Mm-hmm.
First date follow-up. First date follow-up is the same thing that we looked at recently. So they get ghosted and then they call and go, what's up? To Catch a Cheater, which is like War of the Roses, but I don't think they own War of the Roses.
Right.
So they can't use that. So it's To Catch a Cheater instead.
I thought it was a new Cardiff game.
To catch a cheater. Are you a cheater? And then you have You versus Victoria, which is a trivia game, which is exactly like the most recent show that we reviewed. Brooke and Jeffrey did the same thing with Brooke. But then Victoria goes in and you do the 30-second trivia contest. And then Nina does a What's Trending segment. That's it. That's what the show is. Those segments. So I know what you guys are thinking. I love prank phone calls. Ever since the Jerky Boys, It's only gotten better, and prank phone calls just keep getting funnier and funnier. And so let's get right into our phone prank stinger.
It's another Jubal phone prank.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
All right, that gets me pumped for it. Did you hear that? Weekday mornings on the 20s. Let's talk about this. You will hear a Jubal phone prank 6:20, 7:20, 8:20, and 9:20, Monday through Friday. Do they play the same one 4 times on a show? Because they're not putting out 4 a day on YouTube, and I can't imagine they're producing that many prank phone calls. I have a feeling there's one prank per day, and they play it 4 times on the 20s.
Or they're just calling the same guy 4 times.
That's
Mo
possible
Sizlak.
too. So this is the setup for this prank phone call. Now remember, prank phone calls aren't real. This is not a real thing. This is fake. It's poorly scripted, poorly acted. And you had the trick is you got to do a silly voice. This is something that Todd Pettengill taught us many years ago. When you do a prank call, you can't just talk like a normal person. You got to have a silly affect or some type of silly voice.
Silly name if you can do that.
Crazier the name, the better.
Yeah.
All right? Because then it really shows you what an absolute maroon this person is that you're talking to. They have no clue what's going on.
Hello?
Yes, hello. This is Ted Thibodeau calling from Collections. I was looking for anybody that knows Ryan.
Yeah, I'm his girlfriend. Hi.
Yes, hi. This is an attempt to collect a debt.
Debt?
Debt. Yes, a debt. We are looking to recoup our $1,000 for that inflatable pool that he purchased a few months ago. Has not paid for it.
Wait, I'm sorry. There's no way he bought an inflatable pool. That can't be.
Well,
What?
it says right here, the inflatable pool he bought 3 months ago has not made one single payment. That was $1,500. So we are looking to collect payment. If you could please tell me a window of time that you will be around him so I could call back because he is not answering my phone calls.
Okay. It started with $1,000, then it was $1,500 for this inflatable pool. And then, can you let us know when you'll be around him again so we can call you?
Right.
And you could put him on the phone. That's not what a debt collector would ever say.
And they do 4 of these.
Well, yeah, this is just the setup. This prank phone call goes in crazy directions. You can't even believe it. But it starts off with that. The boyfriend owes money for a pool he hasn't purchased. I'm not even sure how you obtain a $1,500 item without some form of payment. A credit card number, your PayPal. Even if you're doing a interest-free financing layaway thing, you have to set up some type of payment system. You can't just no, I'm good for it, Amazon. Come on, we're cool. Be cool, Amazon. Come on.
Have collectors ever used the phone in the past?
Maybe. That's another thing too, is a debt collector doesn't know what was purchased usually. Yeah. You know, maybe if it's a car or something you're not making payments on. But for the most part, it goes off to a collections agency and then they just have to like recoup the money. It's not like they have a debt collector who works for the inflatable pool company.
Right.
Who calls
it's a second party that's been outsourced. And
yes.
That's that.
All right. Well, this is interesting because you just heard him say, let us know the next time you're going to be around your boyfriend so we can call you back again. And then that changes.
Well, if you could just let him know that we are looking to collect payment, and if he could please pick up the phone when I call next time. Same number.
Okay, I'll pass the message along.
Thank you much.
So just let him know to answer the phone next time we call because we're trying to collect money. That's not something a debt collector would ever say.
Fucking thing sucks.
And she goes, okay, sounds good. All right, so that's the first phone call. Now another guy calls the same number in an even wackier voice.
Hello?
Hi, this is Trevor calling from Collections. I was looking for somebody that might know Ryan.
Yeah, I'm his girlfriend. Hi.
Oh, hi, what's your name?
My name's Ava.
Yeah, okay, so sorry to bother you, like, on your phone, but I'm trying to get in touch with your boyfriend because he owes, like, a lot of money. And so the charges, just to let you know, if you could pass this along to him, they're, from about 6 months ago, he bought 6 samurai swords and, 400 ninja stars. I don't know, is he training to become sort of...
400?
You know, I've done...
Did you say 400?
Yes, 400 ninja stars. He owes about $3,000 on that. Has not paid for it.
What?
So I'm calling from the bank.
What? How many ninja stars? I can understand a baker's dozen. 400? What? That's what she's concerned about? Like I said, the acting's terrible. The script is ridiculous. This guy sounds like Gay Robot, that Nick Swardson character. He's doing just a gay robot voice. So unoriginal.
Yeah, this is garbage.
It's really bad.
We've covered some bits that are merely boring. This is insulting.
Okay, so this is the second debt collector who's calling the girlfriend, because that's something that debt collectors do too. They just look up acquaintances of people
and then
start
they ask,
tracking them
is he training to blah, blah, blah?
Right, yes. Yeah, my boyfriend's a ninja, sir. Thank you for asking. So let's see how this debt collector wants to get their money back.
But can you pass along a message that I will call back and please answer? And also we'd be willing to make a deal with him, you know, for like half or whatever, or even like personally if you want to send some of the ninja stars my way. But I can talk to him about that later.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thanks.
It's like a child wrote this. And then also, I will also accept those ninja stars as payment because that sounds really cool. If you can just go buy your own ninja stars, sir, why would you accept that as a form of repayment for money that's owed as a debt collector? I mean, it's just goofy for the sake of being goofy, and no one would ever fall for this.
No.
Even women aren't this stupid. Sorry to tell that to Dick Masterson. I'm just not buying it. They might not know what dates wars started, but they know that a debt collector doesn't want ninja stars in return for the $4,000 they owe. So now a third collector calls in.
I was looking for anybody that might know a Ryan.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? Are you serious? Are you collecting more bills?
Are you collecting more bills? Ma'am, we're not supposed to know that the 3 debt collectors are all the same person. Yeah. So it doesn't really make any sense to put it in the context of the other 2 phone calls.
Can't you tell I have a different affectation?
Yes. I do not know what you are talking about. I am collecting money for a very silly purchase that's going to embarrass you and your boyfriend. I can't wait to tell you about this silly, silly purchase that he made without having any form of payment.
Yes, it is my job. I do that, and don't worry, I don't know who you are, but I'm just calling because he will not answer my phone calls, and so we're looking up people that are, you know, known associates, people that know him. Anyway, how are you related to him? You came up in some searches that I did.
How are you related to him? You came up in searches that I did. I wouldn't answer that question. I would ask a question back. What type of search are you doing that you're finding a guy's girlfriend's phone number?
Exactly.
What the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean searches? But no, she's just like, yeah, it's fine. I get it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm his girlfriend.
Huh?
This is like, you're like the third person that has called me.
Oh,
about
boy.
Stupid purchases. Oh my God. We just moved in together, but I had no idea I had this much debt.
Oh boy,
God.
yeah. I'm sorry, I run into that a lot.
I had no idea this much debt. And then what are the chances 3 debt collectors called me up in a row, each with very silly voices, claiming that he made silly purchases? This is nuts. And I had no idea he was in debt. We never talked about it before.
I actually wish Ava was real so that she could sue these assholes.
Right. You never told me I was on the radio. Made me sound like a fool. Let's find out the silly thing that was purchased for this 3rd debt collector.
Is he at the performing arts or something? Is that why all the dinosaur costumes?
Again.
What?
Yeah, I'm calling. I'm calling in regards to the 40 dinosaur costumes that he ordered and has not paid for. That is a bill upwards of
40?
Yes, 40 dinosaur costumes. This is from about 4 months ago.
Drew Cephas says, Carl, you're forgetting that these are for distracted soccer moms trying to get their kids to school in the morning, or dumb young people which don't know any better. I'm not forgetting that. I'm pointing out how stupid you have to be to listen to this shit. I don't care how much soccer your kids play. You have to be retarded to think that this is real or entertaining. Oh, I see in the performing arts with all these dinosaur costumes. Am I right, people? Do debt collectors usually question why you made a purchase? What's up with this purchase you made, huh? I see you owe money in your Jeep Grand Cherokee. You taking that off-road? What do you need 4-wheel drive for, huh?
Can I come?
What the fuck? Hey, Ninja Stars? I want to hang out. I should just be doing prank calls. You know what it is? This is jealousy. I'll admit it finally for once. I've always said, I'm not jealous of these people I make fun of. This is incredible.
We're going to have an all-prank bonus.
Yes! Let's do it. Let's do a prank phone call bonus. None of it works out at all. Yeah. It's just like, Carl, I can tell this is you. Will you please stop calling here? This is not Carl. This is a wacky, crazy guy.
Come on, just play along, Mom.
All right, you ready for the exciting conclusion to this?
Please.
Prank call?
Oh my God. What the I don't even know who I moved in with. Like, this is so weird. Oh my God.
Well, if you could just let him know that I called, it would be great.
Yeah, we're going to have a big conversation tonight. I will let him know that you called. I will let him know that all these crazy people have called. Like, I'm going to kill him.
Well,
oh my God.
Don't do that just yet, because this is actually Jubal from the Jubal Show doing a phone prank on you, and your boyfriend Ryan set you up.
Jubal, come on.
What? No,
It's
no
a joke.
way.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
He said that you guys just moved in together, and so he wanted to freak you out.
Oh my God, he's so stupid. I was like, what the is he doing with 40 dinosaur costumes and like 400 Ninja Stars? Like, what the Oh my God.
Wake up every morning with Jubal phone pranks.
I was just starting to think, like, how could he possibly have all those things if we live together?
Right.
How is that even possibly a fucking thing? That there's an inflatable pool I don't know about,
yeah.
Dinosaur costumes. That was some of the laziest writing. I mean, AI would come with something more interesting than
Yeah,
that.
some of the stupidest. What was the payoff?
And that's all these prank calls. The payoff is always just like, hey, we're just pulling your chain over here. Jubal in the morning. Can you believe it? Wow.
I guess there's a demographic of people that think like the bleep is funny.
Yes. Oh, I bet she said an F right there. She'll have anything against the gays. What do you mean? All right. You ready for this you versus Victoria bit?
All right.
Now, I played on that recent episode with Brooke and Jeffrey. Brooke was doing trivia. Brooke is, I guess, good at trivia. Let's see if Victoria is good at trivia. They start off by getting her warmed up, getting her mind working with this hilarious bit.
And now let's get Victoria's brain all warmed up and ready to go.
Okay.
Here you go. Tongue twisters again.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
These are funny to watch her.
Say this as fast as you can. How can a clam cram in a clean cream can?
Wait.
How can a clam
can a
cram in a clean
cram in a
clean
how can a
cream
wait,
can?
How can a clam cram in a clean can?
Cream can.
Wait, cream or clean?
Clean cream.
What?
How can a clam
cram
in a clean
you're not helping in a clean
cream can? How can a clam
How can a clam
She looks like the head explosion emoji right now.
How can a clam in a clean cream can?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all hear that?
6 slippery snails slid slowly seaward.
Okay. So that's hilarious. Let's try to get Victoria to say this wacky tongue twister. You have to say it like a bunch of times fast or something at the point of a tongue twister.
And she keeps saying, wait. So she's just practicing until she finally gets it. Like,
yeah. Great stuff, guys. This is how they tease it. And they go into break. And then they come back and they're like, all right, let's get on the phones. Let's figure out who's calling in to go up against Victoria for a $100 Macy's gift card.
It's time for America's favorite trivia game, You versus Victoria. Your chance to take on Victoria Ramirez in a game of trivia for a $100 Macy's gift card. And let's meet our contestant for You versus Victoria. Nobody? Producer Brad, can you check the call screener thingy? It might not be on the right station. Sometimes it's on the wrong station, then I think nobody's calling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so right now there's nobody on the line. Unless it's on our station, and then
nobody wants to play.
No one wants to play?
I think they're scared of you today, Victoria. You did so good in the tongue twisters.
Oh, no. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, I was just trying to gas her up to get her prepared.
Get her ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're trying to cover for the fact that nobody's calling into your show.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So you start the bit and then discover that?
I've never heard that before. Like, all right, let's take a caller. There aren't any callers?
You probably should have researched this.
Yikes. So finally they get Jeannie. Jeannie's the caller. Jeannie, everybody. This is going to go smoothly, I'm sure.
Wow, nobody's really listening today. Jeannie is our contestant today. What's up, Jeannie? Hold on. Now this is operator error.
At least you know the difference.
Yeah. It's Friday, you know. You can have every day where it can't be solid. Hey, Jeannie.
This is going great.
Hey.
Yay. There you go. How are you?
Welcome.
Good. Thank you.
Got you on the phone. What were you doing?
Jeez.
I don't know.
Are you ready to take on Victoria?
So Jeannie is out of it. I'm wondering if Jeannie is in accounting or something, and they're just like, we got to get someone to call in. This is embarrassing. Because they're like, what are you up to? She's like, not working for this station. That's for sure. I know that's one thing. I'm probably doing other stuff than that right now.
Yeah. And her answer, I don't know, was hilarious.
Can you believe that? All right, let's get into the game. Jeannie is fucking dumb. And I'm sure that it was like, everyone's just like, not it. Who wants to call in to do the trivia thing with Victoria? Not it. And then they get Jeannie on here to embarrass
Let's get
herself.
Jeannie.
Yep.
Your time starts now.
What is the scientific term for the little brain at the base of the brain?
Pass.
What is the chemical symbol for the element mercury?
I don't know. Pass.
What is the name of the largest moon of Jupiter? I mean, these are hard, man.
Oh my gosh. Pass.
Giraffes are how many more times likely to get struck by lightning than humans?
10.
True or false? Identical twins did not have the same fingerprints.
True.
Okay, got that in. We'll bring Victoria back into the studio.
How'd you get that in? I'm calling. I don't know. I want to go to the judges on that one, but okay. So that wasn't very good. And then for some reason, they do this every time. They let the caller decide when Victoria's round starts. You have a room full of hosts and producers whose job it is to put on a radio show every day, and they decide to let the caller determine when to start a segment.
30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know one, just say pass, and you have to beat Jeannie outright to win. And Jeannie, you can tell Victoria when to go.
Oh. What'd you say?
You can tell Victoria when to go.
Okay. Ready, go.
What's the point of that?
I don't know.
Can you tell her to go soon? She's like, no, I'll let you know. Trust me, I'll let you know when I
These
want her
people
to
are
start.
very lazy.
It's the laziest show. And again, I have to point out, and this is something that I got some feedback on. There used to be a time when there was quality control at radio stations, and GMs and program directors would sit down and listen to this stuff and bring the hosts in and try to figure out what's working, what's not working. I don't think any of that's happening anymore.
Oh, no meetings.
There's no meetings, just like show up and do a thing. And what's the ratings book look like? I don't know. We don't subscribe to that anymore. We don't care. We don't want to know.
I mean, back to the pranks, you said it sounded like a child wrote it. I don't think they wrote anything down. It sounded like they're trying to wing it.
That's very possible as well. Yeah, there's improvising on there.
Because if it was written, they suck at writing and they suck at improv also.
Well, I can't believe you bought all these ninja swords.
You gonna use them in your inflatable pool?
Can you believe it? All right, so Jeannie's dumb. Guess who's dumber? Victoria is very dumb.
What is the scientific term for the little brain at the base of the brain?
What? The brain? The little, small brain?
What is the chemical symbol for the element?
Oh, wait, you talked about this.
Mercury.
I can't think of it. Sorry, go ahead.
What is the chemical symbol for the element mercury?
Me?
What is the name of the largest moon of Jupiter?
Wait, what? Big moon. Wait, Jubal! Jubal said Sam. Big moon.
Giraffes are how many times more likely to get struck by lightning
5
than humans? True or false? Identical twins do not have the same fingerprints.
No, next question. Hurry up. I answered it already. You didn't ask me another question.
The buzzer went off right as you were answering.
No, but no, it was right after I answered. Therefore, I get another question.
Girl, what Jubal said.
This sucks.
Hello, exactly.
Yes, this does suck. So I heard that. I went, okay, so is the bit that she's stupid? And I found another example of her answering these trivia questions. Let's see what the answer is to that.
Melanie, you can tell Victoria when to go.
All right. Go.
Name the animal with the largest eyes.
Cheetah.
What is Google's parent company name?
I don't know. Wait. Parents? No! Wires off.
How many players are there in a netball game?
A what?
Netball.
Netball? Mm-hmm. Heck is a netball? 9?
Why did Jack and Jill go up the hill?
To find the beanstalk.
Name the coldest place in the world.
I don't think that's the right one.
What just happened?
Okay, so Victoria's very stupid. But that's like the bit. She's like, I guess, the Ray DeVito of the show.
I guess.
So kind of be like, what a fucking idiot. She doesn't even know trivia. You don't know what Jack and Jill are up to? What the fuck? But because she's a woman and whiny, for some reason, this is hilarious to everyone in studio.
Uh-oh. There's a meltdown about to happen. Let's find out the score.
That's different. Wait. I want the Bears. No, it's not the Bears either. Which one is it? Why are they running Jack?
Oh my God.
Who else is Jack? Isn't Jack with the beanstalk?
Oh.
Yes.
Where's
Jack
Jill?
is with the beanstalk.
So is that Jack and Jill, or is Jack and Jill a completely different book that I just I'm not thinking of? Does he have like the crazy Ann, or is that the one that sticks the kids in the oven, or is it the Bears?
It's so wacky how stupid she is. It's one of the wackiest parts of our show, people. It's what people really first acknowledge when they're listening to the Jubal in the Morning Show. That Victoria bitch is a dumb cunt. She sure is. Isn't it crazy?
It's infuriating.
It's annoying. She's going, I didn't know what Jack and Jill. I didn't read that book. That book. You know, Jack and Jill, the book.
Yeah, that novel.
Jesus Christ. So stupid.
Oh, boy.
Let's get back to pranks.
Okay.
You want to hear another hilarious voice for a prank call?
Anything but Victoria wailing away.
Yes. I will not do that to you again.
Thank you.
I promise you. I
don't care if she's a smoke show.
I just had to demonstrate how annoying that is. Speaking of smoke shows, look who got his power back. Brian from Tell 'em Steve Davis is here.
Here I am.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, how's it going?
It's
I'm
going
all caught
great
up. I was listening to you on 5G, so.
Okay. Excellent. It's going
caught up
great
with the
now.
Jubal Show.
I'm glad you got your power back. Did you find out what happened?
Nope. Did not find out what
Did
happened.
you hear
It just
my
suddenly
theory?
Came back on. What, hit a transformer?
Yeah, because no one can turn left in your state, so they get very confused.
People learn to love that. Mary Beth, my wife said the same thing. She's like, what the fuck is with this state when she first moved here? And now she loves the jug handle.
Unless there's a transformer in the way.
Then it's not good.
Then it's a problem. All right, so one of the things I loved about this show, you checked it out a little bit, right, Bri?
I did.
One of the things I loved about it was the prank calls with the silly voices, and here's another great example of that.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi?
Hello? Hello? Yeah, hi.
Sorry, who's this?
This is Trevor. Who's this?
You called me.
No, I'm pretty sure you called me. So, can I help you? Or, yeah, hi.
Sorry, I think you have the wrong number.
Well, no, because you called me, so I think you might have the wrong number.
It's so stupid. I won't even play any more of that. I'll explain to you what happens in this prank. So he continues to call her back over and over again and say that she called him. And then he calls in as the police. And they're like, ma'am, why are you calling us? We're sending a squad car there right now. She's like, no, I have a new phone. I don't know how it works. And it's like, yeah, we know. It's Jubal in the morning. Your boyfriend told us you just got a new phone. You don't know how it works. So we thought we'd have some fun with that. Gotcha.
Your boyfriend told us to harass the shit out of you.
Gotcha, bitch. Well, I guess we hope we're getting his dick wet for some time, but it was worth it.
The ones with the War of the Roses one, it's like it can never just end on a good note. It like the only ones they play are the ones where it's like I heard one where they were talking about how he actually sent it to the girlfriend instead of the person that she thought he was cheating with.
Yeah,
and then it still devolves into like, you know what, I was cheating.
Okay, well that's interesting because that's where I'm going to go next. So this is To Catch a Cheater. And they're in the What's Trending segment, and then a brilliant transition into the next segment.
But yeah, that's what's trending.
It's time
to catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
Billy is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. He's been married to his wife, Adrian, for 3 years, but they've been together for 8 years.
All right, so you hear that only on the Jubal Show are we catching cheaters over here. That's good to know. We don't want to tune into your competition and find out that Ryan Seacross is also doing the exact same thing. That would be very disappointing since you explained that it's only here. All right. I don't know if this is the one that you heard, Brian, but here's the plan that they come up with.
You have a good way you think we could catch her?
Yeah. We go to like this cookie place, like at least once a week. Every week they got like brand new flavors. The cookies are like huge. Like it's really good. So we go there a lot. So I think that would be, and we're in like their email list and stuff. They have our info. So I think it would be like good to say that you're from there, maybe like offer like some cookies or something.
Okay.
All right. Now let me explain something. This is fake, but let's pretend it's real. Why would this guy need a radio show? He came up with the plan.
Yep.
He can just have his buddy call and say, hey, you want some cookies? Where do you want me to send them? Like, you don't need a radio show to do that. And I can't believe that, again, the laziness here. Like, the caller's like, all right, so what should we do? Right. This is your show, man. I don't know. Is this a segment you guys do every day? So that's the premise. There's a cookie place they go to. And so they're going to call up the wife and see who she wants to give the cookies to.
We actually are calling you today with a free gift.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. What's the gift?
A gift is a dozen cookies delivered to anybody that you want.
Seriously?
Yep.
Okay. This is why this doesn't work. War of the Roses works because you wouldn't want roses sent to yourself. Like, oh, yeah, I'll send roses out to someone else. I don't give a shit about having roses. Cookies are very different.
Yeah, very different.
Guess what you want? A chance to send delicious treats to someone else. Like, what, can I have some delicious treats? Nope.
I'm sitting right here.
Nope. Don't you love these cookies? Yeah, I do. Can I have some? No. You have to send them to someone else. It's like, wow, what a great prize that is.
You're right. They don't have any meetings.
There's no meetings going on. Someone puts their hand up. They're just like, I don't get this cookie bet, guys. This doesn't make any sense.
It's amazing too how they have the bleeps ready at the ready. Like for some
yes,
reason,
they get the bleeps in there, no problem.
Like every time they nail it.
This is similar to when, like, for a birthday present or a Christmas gift, someone donates to a charity in your name. Like, I mean, just go ahead and donate to the charity on your own, man. I don't even need to know about it.
Right,
it's fine.
Yeah, now they're going to come after me for more.
Right. Yeah, don't put my fucking name in the system.
That's why people do it.
Jesus Christ, this cookie place is going to be calling me every day now. Now that they know. All right, so she gets a choice. Who do you want to send these cookies to? And Billy, the husband, thinks that she's having an affair with their contractor, Mike, who's over at the house every day.
Who also likes cookies.
Might also like cookies. Let's find out what happens here.
Would you like to put a note or anything with it?
Yeah. Okay. Can I use a bad word? Is that cool?
Oh, I love bad words. Yeah, go for it.
Then say free cookie.
The guy at the cookie place goes, oh, I love bad words. Okay, weirdo.
Thank for beep me up the beep.
Then say free cookies, bitch. Love you.
Okay. Adrian, this is actually Jubal from the Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
Hi, Adrian. I'm Nina on the show, too, listening to all of this love about cookies.
And your husband, Billy, is actually on the phone. He's been listening this whole time.
Why? Hey,
Billy, do you want to tell her, or do you want me to tell her why?
I'm like really happy right now. Hey, I'm like, So, well, I will let them explain it, I guess.
Okay.
So she picked her husband, Billy. And so they're like, hey, this pathetic loser you're married to thought you were cheating on him. You want to come on, Billy, and talk about that? Like, yeah, I did. Whoops.
This is how to get your wife to cheat on you.
Yes. Prove what an insecure cuck you are is our next segment on the show.
If you're going to check up on your wife, you have to do it with like a private investigator, like not in a way where it's like, hey, I thought you were cheating on me and now I'm exposing you. Like,
yeah,
it's just the wrong way to go about it, man.
Right.
If it was real. Again, if it was
it's
like,
not real, but you would want your PI to come back and be like, no, we followed her for the last 5 days. She's not seeing anyone else. Great.
Right.
That she doesn't know that you were concerned. No one's the wiser. Or the PI comes back with 65 photos of her fucking various guys. You're like, you could have stopped at one. I just needed to prove that one time was all I needed, sir. She likes this position. She loves this position right here. Like, all right, that is my life, sir. I just so you know. Not getting paid by the photo.
I like this with the sepia tone.
I'm having this one framed. Oh, PIs are all the same, aren't they? So, again, this is scripted and fake, but this is actually a very good question.
Billy, you think I'm cheating on you and you called a radio station?
I like that someone in there was writing it. They're just like, what would a real person say in this moment? You called a fucking radio station about a relationship, you idiot?
But honey, you're not cheating on me.
Right.
So everything's cool.
So it's all good now. So, yeah, that was that similar to the one that you heard, Brian? We're just kind of
very similar, yeah. Well, this one, the woman thought that he was cheating, or the guy thought that she was cheating. Sent the flowers to her, and then he was like, they start arguing about like how she belittles his career and belittles his like what he does in his free time, and they start going back and forth. And then he's like, you know what, I was cheating on you. And she's like, I knew it. Women's intuition, which really he never should have said it. He should have left it hanging at like, this is your fault, bitch.
Right. Well, this one, they also go back and forth because she's like, well, you're working all the time. He's like, I'm working for you so that we can have the house. And it's just like they're like fighting over this shit.
About the cookies.
Yeah. And then they decided to go on a cookie date. So that's cute.
Jesus.
Now, what I like in a morning radio show, and listen, I used to listen to morning radio every day. I like wacky jokes. I like funny jokes. And that's why I tune into the Jubal Show.
Why did the tomato turn red?
Because it was just made that way. It's just born that way.
No, because it saw the salad dressing.
Huh? Oh, that's funny.
I was embarrassed. Embarrassed tomato.
I was so lost.
It's like a Laffy Taffy joke.
Is it rare to have two holes on one show?
Yes.
You don't really see that much, right?
Yes. They were like, oh my God. Okay, did he just say that? I think he did. What was the point of that? I know. Soccer moms are dumb. I get it. And I'm not even saying they're dumb. Jubal's saying they're dumb. Yeah. He's the one putting this out there going, hey, soccer moms are going to love this shit because they're idiots. It is seasonal. They do talk about important things that are going on, like corn mazes. Mm. And I have this clip just because I think it sums up the show for me. Should have started with this one. This is the type of morning show you hear with just so much excitement and laughs.
I swear to God, if this is Halloween candy talk, I'm out.
I saw that labeled in one of the segments. I didn't even listen to it.
Can we get through Jocktober without it?
I doubt it. We'll see.
When was the last time you went through a corn maze shaped like Luke Bryan?
Wait.
I've never gone through a corn maze shaped like Luke Bryan. Why are they making a corn maze shaped like Luke Bryan?
Well, you're really missing out because apparently, well, they look like Luke Bryan. Somebody's so obsessed with Luke Bryan. There's more than 30 corn mazes in the country that are designed to look like Luke Bryan.
That's pretty
cool.
More
than 30?
More than 30.
One is a lot.
I don't understand.
Brian, you hear about these corn mazes?
I have heard about some corn mazes. None shaped like Luke Bryan. I know. It's funny. It's a good one.
Oh my God. These corn mazes. Can you fucking believe there's like over 30? Oh, it's so nuts. It's so great. Oh, I can't even believe it.
Who's Luke Bryan?
Isn't he a country artist?
Is he? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I would have to, if I'm listening to this radio station, somebody has to be like, country artist Luke Bryan.
Yes.
Otherwise, I'm like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah, we might be out of it, Brian. Guys like us, we might be a little bit out of it, but the women in their cars with their kids know exactly what is going on, I'm sure. All right, let's talk about the other segment on here, the first date follow-up. So 2 people go out on a date. One person ghosts the other. The other one does something that's surely to get them back in their good graces, calls a radio show and has them call them on their behalf and go, what the fuck?
That's how you do it.
How does this ever work? But okay. Let's hear this.
First date follow-up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
Haley is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Nate. And she has no idea why. So in a few minutes, we're going to call him and ask him why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But before we do that, Haley, how long has it been since you heard from Nate?
It's been 4 days.
Yeah, okay. He wants nothing to do with you. Leave it alone. It happens. But no, she can't figure it out. They had such a great, amazing first date. And again, whoever's writing this shit doesn't live in reality, I don't think. This doesn't sound like it's even plausible.
It's Tom Myers.
It might be Tom Myers, right? Because he's never been on a date.
Right.
So he would be like, oh, what would a date be like? All right, let's hear what a date would be like from a guy like Tom Myers.
I don't know, so we went on a picnic and it was really nice, and we even got to slow dance a little on the picnic blanket.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was really sweet. And I was like, I don't know, he was just really attentive, but I just worry, I can't dance. And I kept stepping on his feet. And so I'm like, maybe he just didn't like that I can't dance. I don't know. I've been hyper fixating on it, but I'm just I really was bad. But I was nervous and stuff, so I can dance a little better than I did. But yeah, it was pretty bad.
I saw your face, producer, because you're just like, what? You were on a picnic date and then you were slow dancing?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you even talking about? This is not a real thing. This is 6 fingers on a hand kind of stuff.
Anybody can slow dance.
Yeah, right, that too. I'm so clumsy. I'm stepping on his feet.
The Lindy Hop is a little difficult, but
so it doesn't even make
no.
It's asking a child, what would a date be? Oh, you go on a picnic and then you hold hands? Yeah. That's
and then you dance a little bit on the
dance.
picnic.
Yeah, and
the picnic.
So many things wrong with this, but a first date in this day and age would not be somewhere secluded.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Are soccer moms known for liking this type of humor? I wasn't aware that was
This is news to me,
a thing.
Brian.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that my job was not only to make fun of podcasts, but also explain why the people who like it would like it. That's beyond my pay grade.
It's really mystifying.
Yeah,
man.
I can't figure out. I can just tell you why it sucks. That's all I know. But they call up Nate now, and of course, everyone always answers their phones. It's amazing.
Yeah.
No one's ever in a meeting or busy or on the shit
or ignoring it
or just not answering their phone. And what a coincidence this is right here.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Nate, please?
This is Maris' song.
Yes, you can. Nate, my name is Jubal. I host a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Yeah, hi, Nate. Whole show's here. I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
How are you?
Doing all right. Did I win something or what's going on here?
You might have. I'm not really sure. Hey, do you listen to the show ever?
Yeah. Actually, big fan.
Oh, cool.
Thank you.
Are you a big enough fan to know what the first date follow-ups are?
Oh my God, yeah, I am.
What are the chances the guy's a big fan of the Jubal Show? Wow. And what if everyone's ever not heard
he's probably calling from the next room, so why does it sound so shitty?
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point, too. Again, it's just calling one of the employees who works at the radio station.
Oh, and make it sound shitty.
Right. It's got to sound realistic. I can go stand in the elevator. Yes. Do that. Take the elevator up and down all day. All right. So she was concerned that he didn't like her dancing, and that's why he ghosted her. But he explains that no, it's because she talked about her ex the whole time.
You're talking about your dancing, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, Jason laughs that way. And I was like, are you even over him? Is that even... is this something I need to be concerned about? I try to brush it off every time, but at the end of the night, I really just couldn't get over it. I couldn't shake it. It just, like I said, every single thing you brought up was, oh, Nate or Jason did this, Jason did that. And I'm like, my name's not Jason.
It's boring as shit.
So this is what's weird about this is that this is a long segment. And it gets into these minutia stuff that I'm like, oh gosh, I wouldn't care about this if this was a friend of mine telling me this story, let alone strangers on the radio.
That's why I don't talk to you.
Right. Yes. I don't care. Stop it. So apparently the woman was annoying, and then the guy didn't call her back. The story is old as time.
Oh, Jason couldn't get it up either.
Stop talking about Jason. I'm doing the shriveled dick today. Oh, he had also a wrinkle in his penis. Wait, you don't... That guy? All right. There's good news coming up, though. Thank God.
If you're willing to give me another shot, I promise the word Jason will not come up.
Yeah.
Not once.
I would hope not. But I mean, yeah. I mean, maybe I'll shoot you a text tonight and see what you're doing if you're free, or maybe I don't know.
So that right there, and again, this is fake. Yes. Right there, that's a never call me again. My people will call your people. Don't call us. We'll figure this out. So that's obviously what he's trying to do. And then the guys come back on.
So, Nate, will you go on another date with Haley? We'll pay for it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down, but I just hope that it's a Jason-free night. Like, I'm not trying to remember my name's Nate.
Awesome. I'm super excited, and I promise that it'll be a fun time. Thank you so much for giving me another shot.
Aww.
Congratulations, Haley.
Thank you.
Now, is that really a date you want to go on?
No, absolutely not.
The guy's like, come on, will you just go on another date with her? We'll pay for it. He's like, yeah, fine.
I get a meal out of it. That's
right. This woman
it's
is
not enough.
Pathetic right there. I mean, it's not real, but if I was listening to this, I'd be like, yeah, he doesn't seem like he's that into you. Maybe just, move on. Find something else that's going on.
To Nate's credit, he now knows he can get away with anything. She seems pretty desperate.
That's true. I like the way you think, Chris.
This is why soccer moms don't want anything to do with me.
Yep, that would do it. So I have a little surprise for us. I just found out about this right before the show started. Because Eddie in our Discord turned me on to this. He said he's been following Jubal for a while. And apparently he has another persona, Jubal Fresh. She's a rapper.
Uh-oh.
He's trying to make it in the hip hop game. Here's a song called Yeah.
Put your hands in the sky like yeah, 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 yeah. Living this life like it all is tonight. Say yeah, fuck it, say it twice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember when the beats used to slap like way back, like way back, like way back. I walk in the club and they're like, oh my goodness, who's that? And I'm like, oh my goodness, that's cute. She thinks she got a chance, but she ain't got it like that. Takes more than a fat ass to get a dance.
This is terrible.
Is this written by Jerry Banfield?
It sounds like it, yes.
It sounds very 2000s, like not recent, like 90s into the 2000s.
Doesn't
like
sound
2000s.
Fresh. It sounds
not fresh at all.
It sounds like gangster rap that is not too spicy for soccer moms. Like, well, he does have a couple swears in there, but it's I can listen to it.
But it's Jubal Fresh, and he's here to say.
It's so fucking stupid. All right. Anything else you picked up on listening to the show, Brian?
No, I only listened to a few segments, and I listened to it with my wife, and she's like, "Oh my God, this can't be real. This is terrible."
It really did bring me back to the old Jocktober days because you would find these things where like, there's no way these people also do that bit, and they also do this bit, and they do this bit too. Gee, do they do anything original at all on this show?
No, it's all a Taco Bell menu.
Correct.
7 ingredients, different packaging.
Yes.
Sorry, Lucy.
I guess people aren't, they're just aware of their local radio. They're not aware that this goes on all over the country and this shit is fake.
Yes.
Right.
There's a certain percentage of the audience who thinks this is all real and they're invested in this. They don't realize it's everywhere else. But, the fugitive bit that we've talked about many times before and War of the Roses and all of these shows, it's like there's a central command center for hack radio bits and they shoot it out to every market in the country and they pay for it to get these ideas. Like, what about dinosaur costumes? Like, this is money well spent. Good stuff.
Who are these podcasts?